Hey guys, how we all doing? Moved in GVB, making a video today with just a weekly update to see how everyone's, to see how my apps are all getting on. As you can see, my balance is pretty low on Walken at the minute, and that's because I've bought 7 new items of clothing this week, so we're going to go through them in just a moment. I'm going to change things around today. I'm going to start with stepping. So today is the 18th of April. And I've just tried to move quite a bit of GST from my main wallet to spending wallet, because I was going to try and just open my first level 10 box. I know it would have been quite expensive to do, but I was just going to do it anyway because I was going to do a quick video on it today, especially with having a chance to do a 25 energy walk. So you know what, even if I broke even, it just kind of takes that box off, and then you guys can see what's in it as well, so you make your own mind up whether level 10s are worth doing or not. So the reason I'm telling you this is because there's been a big issue with transferring GMT, GST, and I believe SOL as well from your normal wallet to the spending wallets on here. So I've been waiting at the moment about an hour and a half. So I was going to do that, get the box open, and then show you on the video what was in it. But I'm going to have to now do a separate video. This is a problem Stepn's got at the moment, which they have said that they're trying to fix. I've looked on Twitter and a few other outlets to try and get some updates. I don't have any updates for when it's going to be fixed or how many people's affected. I can just see a lot of people have been in touch, and Stepn has said that they're trying to resolve it. Another strange thing about it is as well is that Ezzy, which is a new project that I've showed you guys in a video before. I tried to sell some Ezzy tokens for USDT. That is also having the same issue where it's a pending problem. The only difference with that is Ezzy's on the Binance chain or BNB, whereas this is the Solana chain. So yeah, not too sure what's going on there. I've checked the blockchain explorer. Everything seems to be fine, and it's in success as though it normally would before it goes through. But we'll just quickly check. Yeah, we can see it's nothing happening there. So yeah, really frustrating. Again, always make sure that when you're trying to get any money from one place to another that you can wait, and same with withdrawals as well, because this affects you withdrawing from your spending one to your main wallet as well. So we'll leave that there for now. I'm just going to pop back my cats. So I've been trying to work a lot more with the player versus player this week, and looking at the prices of certain clothes which I've gone through in the other videos. So this is the guy here at the minute who I'm kind of building on for one of my player versus players, currently level 8. And the strategy I'm trying to imply for this one is I'm trying to get the cat to be a lot more well-rounded, with it being like a kind of a random choice of discipline for the race. Because what I'm tending to find is, you know, I've got a cat here, for example, which has got like say strength of 148. Yes, granted, he's not clothed at the minute. Really, he's got 2 items of clothing on, which is just quite basic, just to obviously help when it's fighting the sort of bot cats at the moment. But yeah, even when I've done a few kind of battles, player versus player, with these when it was kind of new, they were just getting slaughtered. In all honesty, if they didn't land on strength, they were getting slaughtered. And even when they were landing on against opponents who had say 120, 110 strength, if they had stamina and speed quite well built up as well, they weren't even winning those races either. So I kind of completely stopped it for the time. And what I've tried to do is try to balance it to a point that I've got kind of what I would say sort of 2/3 chance of getting the right one, whether that be speed or strength. Obviously, there's still better cats out there. There's also still better clothing out there as well. So just to give you an idea at the minute, I'm going to be looking to probably upgrade some of the clothes to Epic, which I kind of showed you on the last video. So just to have a look, because the prices change day to day. Hats seems to be the best one to go for at the minute for Epic. And shorts are still way higher again. Like I mentioned last time, I have no idea why that's the case. But other than possibly being a shortage of them. But yeah, that seems to be where they're at the minute. So yeah, I would say if you're going to try and get one item of rarity, on like an epic kind of scale, I would say you'd be looking at artifacts and hats for that. But just if anybody's never played player versus player and just wants to see what it works out like and what you do. So this is the cat here. You got a few different choices. I don't have the energy to do this one at the minute, and I would advise nobody to really do the far right one for 150 walking unless they really know what they're doing and they're very confident that their cat is one of the best on the in the field at the minute, because it's pretty hard going in those ones. So yeah, all you do is select this one here. 150 missberries is the cost, and I always take these two now, although I hate paying the extra missberries for it. So it costs 200 missberries for a potential of winning 25 walking, and then we just hit play like there. A few people will have probably noticed as well, there's been a few glitches with this as well where it does just keep spinning. There's a few different ways to try and get it to fix this. One way is to try and go like this, and there we go, and it seems to sometimes work. I'll tell you the rest in a minute, because stamina's not the best one for me, so this could be a loss. So yeah, this one's not looking good, but we'll see what happens here. So it's pretty level boards to start with. Not too much in the stamina, and the speed's pretty close. I haven't done a lot of walking today, so that's kind of affecting me, so it's a loss there. Which is frustrating, but to be honest with you, that cat has done quite well recently. And the cat's done quite well recently, but I'm taking all of this in here. But if I'm on about a 75% success rate, that's still profitable for me. Anybody who's looking to see why it was a game for 25 walking, but this cat's 137.5, the one it's just been competing with. The reason for that is because there's an Easter event on at the minute, so he's wearing some item of clothing there that's kind of boosted that. So that's what I'm doing with that cat. I do also have another cat, which I don't know if he's available to duel at the minute, which is one of my uncommon ones. Let me check. No, it's still going to be too long before he's ready again. I'll quickly just show you his setup here. I need some sneakers for him as well, but they're quite expensive as well. But that's where most of the money's been going on, as I say, with the items of clothing. So this is how this cat sets up at the minute. It's been doing quite well in the tournaments. So yeah, there's definitely room for improvement there. Get some sneakers on there, get a t-shirt, at least a rare, possibly an epic, depending on what's happening. So that's about where we're at with walking. They've been doing a lot of airdrops recently for the clothes with the star events and stuff. I've been really unlucky and not won any. But yeah, plenty of time for buying. I've spent quite a bit of money this week, and people have been asking obviously for how much I earn on certain bits, which I'll give a little bit of insight to. So I've reinvested a lot of money this week in terms of the move to earn into the stepping and the walking. And I've withdrawn, I think when I worked it out there before, it's about £450 or about $575. I think that'll work out. That's I've withdrawn this week. And I've reinvested the rest into it. So altogether, I probably made about £800, which is about $900 this week. So we're going to keep doing that for now. I want to try and get back ahead of the game. I did enjoy a brief time of taking money out and spending it on lifestyle things, getting a new car, things like that. But yeah, definitely need some more reinvestment into walking. And in terms of stepping, as you can see, I've got 4 boxes there lined up, ready to go. I am going to be doing one. If this works today, I will do it today. If it doesn't, then we'll have to wait for another time. As I say, the GST is still going down, so at least it's not just sat there doing nothing. If it's not fixed before my sort of walking time later on, I'm just going to leave it until tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be fixed, because there's no point in trying to do it early if I can't get the 25 energy walk done. But yeah, looking quite bullish for some of these boxes. From what I've seen online, the level 10s on average, you're looking about sort of between, I would say, about £50 to £100 profits, about the average. You can make a lot more. I've seen some level 4 comfort gems come out of there, obviously legendary mystery scrolls, things like that. And yeah, there's been a few bits in the news as well around some of the other projects as well, about what's come, what's not coming. Some rumours coming about the Rainbow Plus sneakers. And another one I've seen online, which I think somebody leaked a screenshot of, was the walking levels. So that I believe there's going to be level 11 to 12, I think, is going to be coming soon. So make sure you get your gems stacked up for that. If you don't know, you need obviously your gems that you earn from your walking to be able to level the cat up. Now it's 801 gems, I think it is, to go from 9 to 10. So if you're going to go from, like, say 10 to 11 and so on and so forth, I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty high. So you're looking at probably over 1,000 gems to do that. Now that's a lot of walking every day. I do quite a lot of walking. I mean, I'm only sort of halfway through the day at the minute, but you can see where the app logged me out a few days ago. But these are some of the days that I've logged recently. But I'm normally, to be fair, they are quite low by my standards, but normally on these days I'm normally looking at about 60 gems a day, plus obviously the wheels. So I'm kind of in a good place for it, but I'm not going to be upgrading, I'm not going to be breeding any cats, I don't think, for a few weeks, just until I kind of know what's going on with this, because I don't want to use the gems when breeding the cats until I know where I'm at. Genopets, I've had some comments about Genopets, how much I'm earning, things like that. Genopets is still in the kind of the beta stage. Hasn't got the player versus player yet. It is just a project that I'm really bullish about, and I think it's not financial advice. Don't want anybody jumping in on these projects because I'm saying to. But yeah, it's a project I'm quite bullish about, and that's why I got a Genesis Genopet at the start to help me get ahead in the game. I'm just going to quickly pet him and feed him just while I'm here, and we'll see where this project goes with it. I spent about 20 sol on this guy, so he was about I think, what was that working about back then? That was probably about 350, 400 pounds, or just short of $500 for any American viewers. And obviously there's no actual return that this guy gives. It's the habitat that's on the computer that you can harvest the KI from, which is again only fractional, but that's just being reinvested into Gene. And just before we go as well, I'm just going to quickly show you where I'm at with my Ezzy walk as well. It's one of my main strategies with what I do for the move to earn is I try to get as much doing at the same time, so I can do my walk at the same time. For stepping, I can do this at the same time as I'm doing the step and walk. I'm accumulating my gems for the walking as well, to upgrade and breed them, etc. So yeah, this is obviously what it looks like in terms of what you would buy. There will be a separate video on this that I'll do soon to kind of do a full walkthrough for it. I've tried to get in touch with the guys at Ezzy, who seem like they're putting out all the right things on Twitter and stuff, but they're not being very responsive in terms of like giving any information to myself that I can pass on to you guys, or any incentive to do so. I'm going to do it anyway for you, but I'll be a little bit annoyed if I don't get some information back for them, because I say there is quite a following on this channel as well, and I think it would be good for them to get this across. It is a new project, but we'll see where we go with it. But yeah, I digress on that. So as you can see, there's 4 comments here, which I've got at the moment. The reason I'm just doing the comments is because I'm still monitoring the project just to see how it goes. But yeah, effectively what you do is you buy, very quickly just to tell you, buy a sneaker for whatever amount of EZ you want to do, and it will repay you the amount that you've put in as long as you walk all 10 days. And then the sneaker will be of no use anymore and burned, but you will keep the EZ that's earned during that walk, and plus a little bit extra compared to what you put in. And one of the reasons why I really like the project, but I did monitor it for a while, was because the price of the EZ token has been very consistent regardless of what's been happening. As we can see here, everything's kind of a bit all over the place at the moment, as you can imagine with crypto, if you do follow the prices. So that's the EZ token here, and we can see over like the month, there was a few silly points when it first came on, but that's as flat line as you're possibly going to get in the crypto market, almost following like a stable coin. So that's kind of what I've been following at the moment. So yeah, Stepn, so may as well have a quick check of these prices as well. Stepn, again, very consistent really. It's obviously fell down from the highs of 41p, but it's been pretty steady going. Walken's took quite a tumble, which I'm assuming against, because a lot of the player versus player, there's big wins, big losses, which is making that go up and down as as we can see here in the charts. So that'll stabilize eventually, and then we'll see where we're at with that. But yeah, that's basically everything for now, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you the mystery box opening. Just before I do, give that full apology. Let's just check to see by some miracle whether it's came through. Nah. So nothing's came through at the minute, so I will be doing a separate video. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got the bell ticked as well, so that you get notifications when the new video drops, and I'll get the level 10 opened as soon as when that comes. Again, please feel free to leave a comment below, any questions you've got. And I think probably key thing to reiterate in this, guys, no question's a silly question. Like I say, I'm all about trying to help people not make some of the same mistakes that I've made in the past, or even just sharing ideas as well, because a lot of this stuff is theory, and it's an ever-changing marketplace as well in terms of move to earn. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.